All right, this is the Algebra 1, Unit 3, Lesson 3 video. In this lesson, we are looking at taking real life situations, taking word problems, and converting them into equations like the ones we've been solving in the previous lesson. So I'm going to just walk us through this entire lesson. I'm going to get you the equation, but then it's going to be your responsibility to solve them. Okay? But I'm going to talk through it as we go so you kind of understand conceptually where this stuff is coming from. And I'll put this in the notes so you have those equations to start from. Sorry about that. All right. Add a new note. Okay. It says 8 times a number is the same as 15 more than 3 times the same number. So we have 8 times a number. 8 times a number, we'll call that number x, is the same as 15 more than 3 times the same number. So you can see how I did that. 8 times means it's going to be 8 times x. 15 more means it's going to be plus 15. And 3 times means we're going to have a 3x. When you put that all together, this is the equation you get. So for number 1, your equation is (8x equals 3x plus 15). This is pretty much how we're going to go through this, so I'm going to just keep writing these down in the same note here. Again, form an equation from the word problem. If 21 less than, that means minus 21. 11 times a number is going to be 11x, results in equals 7 times a number, that's again x, decreased by 29. So we're going to have 11x minus 21 11x minus 21 equals 7x minus 29. Again, I'm going to have you work these out and solve them yourself. A number is first increased by 20 and then doubled. Notice how it said and then, so I put it in parentheses. The result equals is 2 less minus 2 than 5 times the number. So we're going to have 2 parentheses x plus 20 equals 5 minus 2x. Again, you're going to be responsible for solving these equations. Selena is 2 years older than Maria, and Sophia is 3 years younger than Maria. If the sum of their ages is 44, how old is each girl? So we have Selena, who is x plus 2, and we have Sophia, who is x minus 3, and their ages add up to 40. So 44. So it's going to be x plus 2 plus x minus 3 equals 44. X plus 2 plus x minus 3 equals 44. It says here, a number is 2/3 of another number. The sum of those numbers is 30. So these two numbers add up to 30. The first number we'll call x, because that's what it is. And the other number equals 2/3 of that number. And so there's our formula, there's our equation again. X plus 2/3 x, let's drag that up here, equals 30. Form an equation from the word problem. Solve to answer the question, okay? Find 4 consecutive odd numbers, it's key, such that the sum of these numbers is equal to 152. I'm not even going to have you do an equation for this one. You just need to find out which ones of these 4 options add up to 152. I'll go ahead and let you do that one on your own. So number 6, no equation. All right, number 7. Brian drives 215 miles at an average speed. Okay, so he drives 215 miles at an average speed. Then he travels 75 more miles at a speed of 15 miles per hour. So we need to figure out how to solve the proportion. Remember, we're going to cross multiply. So 215 over x. We're not doing number 6, so number 7 is 215 over x equals 75 over 15. All right, pretty straightforward. Jason is 3 times as old as his cousin. 7 years from now, the sum of their ages will be 38. How old are they now? I'm going to let you figure this one out on your own. You need to use this information to look at these answer choices and decide which one actually makes sense, and then make sure it meets both qualifications. First of all, Jason has to be 3 times as old as his cousin, and I'll tell you right now, only one of these answer choices meets that requirement. So you look at these answer choices and you find the one that meets that requirement, and you'll be good to go on that one. So we're not going to do number 8. See if number 9 is going to help. Need some help. The cost for ground shipping with FedEx and UPS varies. UPS charges $8.25 initially and then 0.20 per pound. And then it gives the same thing for FedEx. The number of pounds is X. So this is the formula we get when we have this kind of problem. You're going to have $8.25 initially and then 0.2 per pound. So $8.25 and 0.2 need to go together. So I have that here. I have that here. Oh, no, I don't have it. Yeah, I do. This has the X with the $8.25, so that's not the right answer. This has the minus, so that's not the right answer. Also, this one has an X with both. The X, the pounds, are only going with the 0.2. Moreover, if I look at this, if I look at these together, I'll notice the same thing is true on the other side of the equation. We need one where the 16 and the 20 have the X, but these other values do not. So that one is your answer for number 9. So I went ahead and did that one for you. Form an equation from the word problem. Again, same idea. It says Jacob went bowling, and the first time he paid $3.25. And $3.75 per game, X. And that is going to be the same as $2.50 plus $4 per game. So that's your equation right there. Let me move that over to this other thing. $3.25 plus $3.75x equals $2.50 plus 4x. That's not number 9. That's number 10. Similar concept in the next one. You have an apartment. You pay $1,500 security deposit and $1,175 per month. So it's $1,500 security deposit plus $1,175 per month. In the other apartment, you pay $1,000 for a security deposit and $1,200 per month. That's the equation you have to solve. And last one, number 12. Same exact concept. I'm going to let you try that one out after having seen all the examples. So you go ahead and do number 12 yourself. 12, try it out. All right, so that's it for lesson 3. There's not a lot of new stuff. It's just really understanding how to get from the word problem to the actual equation. So solve all those equations and get your answers, and then we will start up with the next lesson next week.